What's going on, Car X? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen anybody in a while, really. What's going on, Lena? That mic okay? That's funny. I stream No Limit all the time, and then one time I streamed this game, all of a sudden people start talking. Maybe that's a sign of what's going on with No Limit. Alright, so we're gonna get into some real drag racing with this game. Actual racing and driving, crashing. Hopefully not, but maybe. Alright, let's see if we're set up here. Alright, so we start out in town as usual. I'm not moving. I think I need my joystick controller here. Let's see. I can never remember if I use that for this or not. All right. So we're in town here on a Friday, and I can't remember if this was supposed to be Finland or Hungary. I think it's Finland. So everything is metric. So we're just gonna go ahead and spawn to our car. Just saves time. Here's our little hot rod. Actual working, driving, running, engine running, real engine. A little 4-banger. Got the slicks. I don't remember those having tread on them. I guess maybe those are just lines. This game always feels the controls always feel kind of twitchy when I first play because I'm not used to it. Alright. So we're going to start this bad boy up. I don't know if you guys can hear this car that well or not. I can turn it up. Okay, so we're gonna turn our boost on. Got our boost controller. This is a mod, so otherwise the car is pretty slow. We gotta have all-wheel drive. I can never remember what ESP stands for. Anti-lock brakes. I'm not sure if those actually do anything. One thing I gotta make sure, put my seatbelt on. So we'll play this until I don't feel like it anymore. Or we crash and die. It's got this weird crooked windshield, and I can never really figure out where to align it straight. Because I feel like it should be like this, but I always thought the dash was crooked. So this car kind of works like a semi-automatic. You can use a clutch and everything, but it's really difficult to do on a joystick. If you have a wheel and pedals, I'd say you have got a chance, but even so, the controls are really tough. I know some people do with a keyboard, but for me, I definitely need a joystick to drive. Okay, so the track should be reset. That's why I drive out to the street like that, because when you spawn in, the track doesn't start working, because you're supposed to drive to it and then it turns on. That's usually how it is when you use a mod to spawn into things. Car is warmed up. Okay, let's see who our first race is here. Usually these two guys go by. Let's see what lane he's getting. Okay. Because I always go for the right lane. You see our guys pointing us in. Got an actual guy. Okay, so let's see. This track is kind of buggy, so we'll see if it works. We got that black car behind us. That black parcel wagon. That's a car I actually tuned this car to run against, because it runs about a 10 flat, or like a high 9, like 90. I think my PB in this car is a 993 with this setup, with the boost the way I have it. pretty much any more power you put to the thing on the track, it just seems like it you lose control and crash and die at the end. Because the car just can't handle that much speed. Okay, there's those guys. So we're going to have this 55 Chevy looking car. So that's how you reset the tree on this. We can't really do burnout in this. It's kind of tough with the all-wheel drive. I mean, you can do it. Really doesn't work out that well. So we're going to try and point this a little to the right. I was lucky to get in those beams right. We got a double bulb because he always double bulbs when he comes in. I'm going left for some reason. See, that's what happens when you go too fast or you're not going down the middle. The car just seems to pull to the left. So I don't know if that run's going to count. Because I think we may have crossed the center line. I didn't let off. I don't think I did. Still managed to hold it. The car's probably a little bent up. So you got that door frame usually bends up like that. All right, so let's see what happened. Holy shit, I got an 03 tree. So it actually did count it. He got the 0.1 tree. I got the 1001, 1050 overall. So it did count it. But I get real lucky on that one. I thought for sure I was over the center line. So I kind of want to race the black car if I can, but I don't know. You have to get in the right order to get the car you want. So we had a good pass there, but I think I'm gonna change the view a little bit because I thought that would get me down the middle easier, but didn't seem to. So I don't see that the black car didn't look like it went. So I'll have to see if, because there's one car that always screws up everything. This green car doesn't know how to race. So I'm going to let these two go. And then I'm going to go in behind them. Try to change the order a little. I don't know why this guy's going so slow. See, there's the green car. For some reason he stages and then he backs and he just keeps going back and back and back. But he's going to be blocked when he tries to get through. Okay, so we got the right lane. But see, the black car's stuck up there right now. Let's see if the green car can get through. We might have to make space for it. Okay, no, the green car smashed into the blue car. So we have to figure out a way to get that green car through without screwing up this race. He's pushing that guy a little to the right. So we're going to try and bash him over to the left, I think. Okay, I think he'll be able to get through there. Why is that 55 right there? Did I hit him? Okay, so they're just gonna race. The green car just rolls up and then it goes. He doesn't know, he has no idea what he's doing. Okay. So let's see if these guys are able to line up. Because it should be the blue car and the 55, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna try to line up where this guy is to try and keep it on the left, on the right side of this lane. There's plenty of room in this lane. It's just kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to figure out exactly where you need to be to go down the middle. So the black car got in a pass, so we'll see what kind of number he put up, because that's our main competition. This yellow 55 is pretty fast too. He runs about a 10.69. I think that's like his kind of top time. The other cars run around 16 seconds. And that's pretty much what mine would run stock without mods. See, immediately the car just goes left on us. And I try to point it to the right, but it's just kind of risky. Because it looks like I'm aimed down the center, but we'll see. See, I made that little correction. Uh-oh. What the heck? And it starts raining. That was crazy. We did a nosedive, and then it started raining. That could have been bad. Hopefully that rain will clear up. I'll see if I really wanted to race that black car, I might be able to zoom down here and catch and line up with him. That was a really clean pass there, so I want to see what that was. My car took some big damage though when we did that nosedive, because that's what happens when the car, it just can't handle that speed and you hit a bump. For a second I thought my windshield was broken. See, the front end just got pushed. It's not too bad. Now we still do race in the rain, so man, yeah, I kind of messed up getting staged there. I couldn't get my RPMs right. Got a shitty tree at 341, but the other guy got a really bad tree. At 10:05. We still got the top spot. We got the 10:05. Ralph is the black car. He must have got a bad tree because he's only got a 1060 up there. See, we get a little more speed than him with our setup. I think he gets a better 60. But he's capable. I think he's run like in the 998 or 99 range before, but he's going to need a good tree to beat that that time we have up there. That was what was that we had? That 10:05. Because we ran a 10:02 with an 03 tree. Let's see. So now we got rain. I don't see cars moving, so the lineup must be all messed up down there, because they'll still race in this rain. It's going to be hard to figure out where I want to go to get that right lane. I don't really want to race in this rain though. It doesn't affect the car, but the visibility is just bad. I do have windshield wipers. I can't remember what the button is. Let's see. See, that's going to be, it's going to be rough if I try to go down there like that. Looks like we're getting thirsty. Yeah, these cars are all messed up here. Let's see what's going on down here. Oh, he put me in the left lane. Or maybe that's... Is there another car back here? No, he put me in the left lane. Okay, so it looks like the racing is working. That one car just got messed up. If we want to race this left lane, then we're going to have to move over so we can see the tree. It looks like there's some light further up there, so maybe this rain will clear up. I haven't had rain at the track for a while. Man, my car wants to keep going. Usually the car will sit in first, the way the mod works. Okay, it looks like it's starting to clear up. Nice. Okay. This left lane is even sketchier than the right lane. Let's see, is there a car gonna come up? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna race that guy. I don't know if that crash affected my car, because it seems like it wants to roll in first gear for some reason. Okay, so he's doing his burnout. For this lane, I missed the beams. We just have to give it our best shot in this lane. I'm gonna have to let off. We're still in trouble. We died. We died. I'm gonna exit out of that. I wanted to change the view on that to show the crash, but it just happened so fast. Yeah, we must have hit head on. That's why I don't like that left lane. Even less than the right lane. Because we did pull us to the left, because it's got, for some reason, it pulls to the left. I don't know, that could be in my steering too. I've never really actually checked, because you can adjust the alignment in front. It's possible my alignment could be off, and that's why it pulls to the left like that, but it doesn't do it. It only does it at high speeds. $19.95. That's when the game is supposed to have taken place. That's not when it was made. Alright, so there's the shopkeeper's bike. So we're basically loading back into the same save again. I think I'm gonna turn off the health meters. I mean, I can eat and drink and stuff. I have some stuff here. I got some beers and some juice. I don't have any food. Now, it seems like our car is running a good number. So I don't know if I want to mess with the boost and give it any more to try and creep into the 9s at all, because it seems to be right around that 10 flat. I don't know how many pounds of boost this is actually supposed to represent. I don't know if this 1.1. I know they moved the decimal in metric, so this could actually mean 37 pounds of boost, or it could just be a generic number that for just a boost increase. But I know the car. There's actually a dyno in this game, and I know that the car, I'm pretty sure, makes around 400 horsepower, and this car is very light, so all-wheel drive, that's going to get you a 10. So it seems like it's realistic. As far as what the car should do. Okay, I put my seatbelt on. The seatbelt didn't save us that time. That was pretty much a head-on with that tree, though. I'm pretty sure. I don't think anything could have saved us on that one. I just had no. Sometimes you can kind of steer out of it, but I was headed right for those trees. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back out to reset the track here. Yeah, this game is definitely. I've talked about this before, but I mean, the way this drag racing works in this game is just, it's amazing. The car, I mean, just the car itself. But like I said before, if somebody would make a drag racing game with this kind of just how well this works, it would be an amazing game. The way you have to drive. I mean, you wouldn't even really need to have the part where, because in this game you have to build the car as well. But they wouldn't even really need that part. Just to have this kind of realism for how the car works and driving and all that stuff. This would be crazy for just a racing game. just standalone. Okay, so we'll let our two friends go by. The one guy's name is like Petri or something like that, and then the other guy's name is like Jaffe, I think. And then there's, okay, so we got the right lane. I'm gonna try and stay on the right side of this lane if I can. If I can get us lined up. Let's see who we get behind us here. Usually it's the 55 that gets here first. I didn't see the 50. Oh yeah, he did get in there. I didn't even see him get in there. Usually the 55 gets in ahead of the other one. So I mean, if I were to kind of put us kind of like right here, this guy should stop right before he gets to us. Oh, that was close. That wouldn't have been much damage, if any. So I'm kind of going to try and get us to the right of the lane, and then I just hate to try and point the car in a direction, because when it pulls, then it's just, it gets you totally out of whack trying to keep it straight if you try and adjust. So they went down. Okay, we got the yellow car coming in here. We just do our weak burnout. For some reason, this car seems like it wants to roll on me. Okay, so let's see how we want to line this up. We'll try it right there. Well, I almost blew by the beams there. I try to launch it around 75. It's hard to hold it with the joystick though. Damn, red lit. See, it doesn't pull really good in that third gear, but it's just enough. It starts to pull after you make the shift. But it's, you can only select like a rear end drive ratio in this game, and you actually have to mod to finally adjust it. It's too bad. I was going for a tree there and I red lit. That was a nice clean pass. We stayed in the middle pretty much. But that pass will not count. I only ran a 10.08 on that. Wow, I was really red. He was red too. Maybe that's what threw me off. I mean, we really left early. I only ran a 10.08 though. think I'm going to pull in first, just to change it up here. Oh, I forgot to look to see well, the black car doesn't look like he went yet. So it looks like that green car is still holding up the line up there. See where he is. See if we can get him rolling. Yeah, you see I have this tractor here. I actually brought this here. I was going to try and grab the green car and like lift it up, lift the one side of the wheels up so it couldn't go anywhere, just to get it out of the way. Okay, let's make sure that we're going to get our lane. Oh yeah, see the green car is there. Let's stop him real quick. This could hurt though. Because otherwise he would have backed all the way into the grass. And then we'd have had to screw around. Okay, so we got our lane. We stopped the green car dead in his tracks. So he's going to line up. So to speak, he basically just drives up there and goes. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He was behind my head. See, the green car just goes. He just drives right through. Doesn't line up or anything. So what I could do after this race, I could immediately get back in the line in front of the black car so that I could try and race him. Let's see what he ran. He ran a 10:0. Is that a 1 or a 3? See, that seems like a good line right there. If I could stay on that. See, it looks like there's plenty of room. It's just staying in line. Because it feels like I should be here, pointing this way. Okay. I just don't want a red light. It feels like I'm not getting enough pull on that third gear. See, if I zip down here and get in front of the black car, and then if I get my spot in front of him so I can race him, and then maybe if I shoot back to the timers table to get my time and then come back, I think he'll wait for me. Okay, so wait, do I need to go in first or second? The first car goes Now I forget. The first car goes in the right lane, right? Because the blue car goes into the right lane, right? Getting confused now. Okay, so we got the right lane. So now the black car should wait for us. So I'm just gonna try a little adventure here. Shouldn't have went this way. See, so the green car will be the next set. He'll line up with this car. That was a nice clean pass we had. I just want to check it. And if I got my spot, I should be able to get back there. Okay, let's see what we got. I was in the right lane. Another 1008 with an 06. Whoa, he got an 0230, but he only runs 10.7. Got another 1008, so that's a pretty good pass, but for some reason the car seems like it's a little off. I got 229 trap speed. Usually I get 227. So we got that 1014 overall. He's got 1037. So we're doing pretty well, but it feels like I kind of feel like that third gear I'm not my shifts are not really getting it right. Playing this game, like driving and racing, really kind of takes a toll on you because of how real it is. Okay, so I don't want to, although I think it already counted me as that right lane, so he's not gonna, what's that green car doing over there? Oh, I forgot. He actually goes up there and double bulbs. And he double bulbs and he waits for you. Shoot. Yeah, so I can't do it that way. Because it won't give me time. Because as soon as I double ball, he's going to go. And I won't have time to get set up. I'm just going to have to live with this pass. What the heck happened right there? I missed a gear. Dang it. I almost got to launch it in time there. But I was kind of frustrated. See, that's another thing. You get these nice views. You get that nice third-person view. You gotta do everything. You gotta go to the timetable. Take it back down the return lane. And the drag racing is done really, really well, like a, you know, kind of like a backwoods type track. Wonder what he ran. Actually, I shouldn't be messing around because I want to see what he ran. And then I want to get lined back up with him again, if I can. Well, he red lit. So he's not going to get us. I got a three tree, so it wasn't a horrible tree. Because I basically just revved it and went. But it just messed me up. And I skipped, and I missed a shift. So let's see if we can, we got to get up there ahead of them. We can't go driving off like we did last time. Because I forgot the part about where he just double balled you. So let's see if they're stuck. Well, that green car is stuck, I think. So that this may not work. But we should get our lane. Yeah, see, we got our lane. Oh, the green car is coming back down. Okay, so let's see if we can stop him from wrecking people. Oh, great. We got hit hard. That's not what I wanted. I didn't realize he was backing up that fast. Feels like my car is pulling right. He could have bent our suspension. Let's see. I can't remember how you throw this thing. Open both the doors. Well, the front end doesn't even look like it took damage. Oh yeah, that's right. We took out the roll bar. Oh, I just threw that in the middle of the track. Okay. Okay, so we got no windshield. We could have taken, I think we may have taken suspension damage, you know, from that. The front end is not damaged at all, though. Let's see what we'll do a test launch here. That's too bad, because we got to race our guy again, but we could have some suspension damage. Double bulb him, because he always double bulbs us. Okay, looks like I'm pointing left. I shifted first. What the? I missed a gear again. The heck was that? I don't know how I missed that gear. Alright. It doesn't look like my suspension is damaged though. I don't know how I keep missing that gear. Looks like there's a gap in my door. But the car seems like it's going straight. I won't really know until I'm going full speed. It seems like it's okay. So I'm going to let these guys go, and I'm going to try and line up with that black car again, since my car still seems to be okay. I should have grabbed my hood. Oh, he got a bad tree on that one. I got a 1.1. I got a better 60 than he did. We still got him though. He hasn't beaten that pass that he put up. We still got our 1014 up there. Hopefully he won't catch up to them other guys. Looks like he's going to. Because he'll catch up to them guys and he'll steal their spot. Whoa, this is bad. What am I doing? Jeez. Why did I do that? See, he's pushing this guy. I don't know, my car could be. Let's see if I can separate these guys. I can't seem to get this guy free. Okay, there we go. Oh, he just pushed me. This isn't gonna work. I got no idea when I'm gonna line up. Okay, that didn't work out too well. I'm just gonna go back here and see where those guys lined up. Okay, I think I see the green car way down there. So I think he's gonna line up with the 55, and then those two. So then it looks like I'm getting the right lane here. I'm gonna have to wait for someone to come all the way around. That green car just bashed into someone. I should have the right lane here, though. What? Why don't I have the left lane? Oh, is there another? There's another car up there I can't see. Crap. This did not work out. I don't know about this. I couldn't see that yellow car. It looks like he's stuck, though. The green car is trying to get by. So those two will race. The yellow car might be able to spin around. So I'll end up racing the blue car in the left lane. Let me take a look at my car real quick. Yeah, see, I really, I smushed in that front end. I lost both fenders. I didn't even see the fenders fall off. I don't know if the yellow car is going to be able to get lined up. Okay, so I'm gonna. Looks like the yellow car is lining up. I'm gonna try to get this set up for this lane. This is gonna be interesting. If my car is still working okay. Trying to navigate this left lane here. The car doesn't look bent in the front. Looks like the wheels are straight. Okay. Where's that blue car at? Okay, so he got a 10.02. See, that's where I want to go. On that line. Yeah, I hear his car. If I could kind of stay on that line. I do sometimes navigate this left lane safely. Sometimes. Oh, almost went through the beams. I'm going to have to watch out when I launch what direction I'm pointing. I know what I'm doing. I'm hitting that button with my finger. Shoot. I'm accidentally hitting that button when I launch it. That's what I keep doing. Okay, so let's see if we could get the black car this time. I just want to stay in front of him. I probably had time to check the the timetable to see what he ran. I'm surprised this car still seems to be working okay. So I think there's our car up there. Okay, so let's see if we have this right lane. Yeah, so we should have the right lane now. Yeah, because those two. There's my parts laying around. My hood. That's the green car with his full track giant force burnout. Sometimes what I do is I'll put it in reverse and I'll kind of try and slow him down so he doesn't ram me, so that he can race. That's really the one downside to this drag racing, is for some reason, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but this green car just doesn't know what he's doing. So I'm going to roll back in reverse and try and stop this guy. I can't tell if I'm lined up or not. Is he to the right of me? Because he's going to come barreling back here. Okay, that didn't work out as planned. And I didn't expect him to spin out like that. So let's see if he's able to get back. He's going to make a circle. Where's he going? Is he going to... Is he going to go left lane? What is he doing? It's not going to work. Why did he go in the left lane? The only thing I could do is go down the track with his yellow car and then turn around, and then I might be able to keep this rolling. Okay, so this side is already reset, right? I'm trying to think. If I just race this with this yellow car, will this reset this side and then I can come back down? Well, I guess we could just try it. Let's see if it gives me why does he have one light? I'm not going to go all out here. I just wanted him to go. Why isn't the black car moving? I think this may have messed up the track. We got zeros. Why do we have zeros up there? Okay. Let's see if I can reset this. Looks like his lane, the left lane is bugged. It's still got the... Let's see if I can reset that lane. I don't know if that lane reset. Let's see if the black car goes. I think the track is broken. The tree is broken. Alright, what should we do here? So we switched over to NL. Looks like some people came in. There's no way anyone can race me on this, so unless someone were to take an interest. I might give someone my tune, but in order to get the game set up like this, where you can just go out and drag race, it's pretty hard to get to that point. To building the car, getting it tuned, setting up the mod, getting all the settings right. It's really difficult. I'm going to try to just go in, see if I can get one more pass. Is our hood and our windshield, and I can check the timers table to see if I won the day. Oh wait, is that going to reset now that I reset the track? I can't remember if that resets it or not. That left lane, the light is still broken. That should have reset the track. Why is the left lane still broken? Let's see what happens. Let's see if a car tries to line up. No, he's not coming. I don't know why that left lane is still bugged. After I did that, after I reset the track. Or wait, now is it gone now? Let's see if he's coming. No, it's the, I can still see the light down there. Just gonna adjust my seat. Okay, I'm gonna see if it lets me do a buy run here, I guess. Okay, I got my zeros. Yeah, the left lane is bugged. We need the someone to come and fix that, fix the beams. Sometimes when you do that, the car will come up and fix itself. I almost ran the beams. I was going to try to make a solo pass, even though it's going to be a red light because the other side is bugged. Maybe it won't be because the other side's on. See, just it doesn't feel like I'm getting enough in third gear. Like I might need another one more notch of boost. Yeah, I don't know what happened when I took that crazy turn up there, smashed into the tree. It's getting dark out here too. I don't think the track is closed. Let's see what time it is. It's going on 8. I don't think it's closed yet. Okay, so let's see the final results. Let's see if it gave us a time on that last one. $10.92. Now it looks like it's bugged or something. That could have been another car, and then I don't think that wasn't my pass. There's no way. I don't know what that is. We still won today though. 10-14. 143 to the 376. Ralph. I got up to 229 on one of those, but that's probably too much because it feels like that third gear isn't pulling enough. And I'm getting the speed, but I'm not getting through fast enough. So that's our day with MSC's drag racing. You can see our little motor running here. All right, so I think we could switch over to NLDR. See if I can have some fun with that tonight. Halloween weekend. All right. So I'm going to put up the BRB. just going to be BRB for a second here. Let me close out Steam. This is not an official snack time. Okay. Let's start up NLDR. See how our cars are running tonight. It's pretty much prime time. I think it all depends. Because I don't think they team race on the weekends, but still, there's probably going to be a lot of people playing. Get this loaded up. I haven't heard anything about an update. And we have the Z28 out here. Got Captain Spaulding's. I wouldn't mind having that wrap, those decals. It's kind of cool. Okay, I could take it out of BRB. Okay, so let's see how our game is running. Sometimes it's a little laggy when I'm streaming. Oh, the leaderboard is ending. How did I only end up with a 544 this time? Get a no-name 541, no 5-3s. I don't see too many fast people in there. Seem to be some people here. That's pretty much how you gotta set up, unless you're gonna race like a Civic or a Integra or Lambo. If you run an American car, or like one of the all-wheel drives, or the import rear wheel, those are pretty much the matchups. So we'll just take some races here, I guess. Get rolling. Seems like that mic is picking up the music. My game seems like it could be a little laggy. It could be because I had this Steam running there could be still something running. I have to see if it gets worked out. It's a pretty decent pass in that. Street Beast. I wonder if that's the real Street Beast. He got a 794, 60, and a 01 red. In the Monte Carlo. But he only got a 558 in that car. I think that car will run a little better, but whenever I see a red like that in a low 60, it kind of makes me wonder. So we got to race right away. I'm sure there's some Lambos out there and some Civics and some Integras though. We could try some other cars today. Maybe my music is just a little louder today. I'm just going to race this guy. He's the only one here. See if I get a 5.4 in this. So maybe I'll go through the cars today. See if I can get a good pass in all of them. See how they're doing. I don't know how he got on in the tree like that. It seemed like I treed. I got a 22. That was a slow pass for me. I don't know what happened there. Didn't get a good pass at all there. It's 25 by 19. I'm just going to race it. Oh yeah, this car. I think this has the 19. I'm trying to think of what has the 18. He's running the single bar back there. It looks. I don't see two back there. Let's see if I can get a better pass on this one. I'm hitting those shifts really late. You got the yellow bar at the 69. Running the 25s on that. Now we got YT Nocturnal. Okay, so they did buff that car, right? But isn't Street Beast Nocturnal? Unless that wasn't him. I think I got my shifts right there. Yeah, there we go. We got a good pass. The 48. He got the 50. Got that crazy 60 foot. The 784/60. What car was that? Actually, that car. Those older cars will get those really good 60 foots. Even with the no bar like that. Those version 1, what is it, 178 cars, they'll get those 660s like that. But we had a little bit more at the end there. That's a good pass for the F-150 though. I think I'm going to turn this music down a notch. Seems like it's pretty loud. So we got the 5.4 in that. I have been adjusting my shifts. Did he jump in on my race again? I think I tried talking to him once, but he didn't answer. Let's see if he put up a tune. Because whenever you see him out there, it makes you think that whenever you see them guys out, those YouTube tuners out there, it makes you think that they're going to put up a tune. That Halloween car. Looks like there's some Halloween cartoons out there. Not seeing anything else that could have been buffed. After like the F-150, that's usually how I figure out what's been buffed. I'd look and see if somebody put up tunes for something. Then I know what cars to check. Looks like that Halloween car actually runs a low 5. Because it seems like they're actually buffing the prestige cars too. So they're pretty much throwing everything but the kitchen sink at this game right now. New cars, buffing everything. Yeah, usually I shift a lot of these cars. I'll shift them out like 9, then 95, and then like 96, 97, 98, something like that. This one I kind of adjusted with the later shifts. I'm shifting a little later on, and it seems like I'm getting a little bit more out of it on the later shifts. And like the last few shifts, like in there, I'm shifting it a little bit later than I normally would, although there I only got the 52. I didn't get a good 60 on that one though. For some reason, even though it seemed like I hit it around 92 or something like that. That's not a good, that 60 is not gonna get you there. Alright, so we can move on to something else. I think we'll just run through cars right now. Try to stay away from the meta cars. Been having some fun with this thing lately. Maybe turn up the volume a touch. I'll even take on an import with this. Because I have a chance if I get like a big. Oh, he's taking the cars out now. I don't know that the Javelin is deep into the fives, or if it's like a mid 5.5 car. That was weird. My car didn't work at all. He red lit. The 01 red light. That was a weird pass. Really sticky on that pass. I don't know what that was. Alright, we'll try it again. Sometimes that's just the way the track is. The weather conditions. That's what Paul said. I got the launch that time. He was right next to me. Yeah, see that time for this car makes no sense. That's a slow pass for this. What's up, Martin? Who got gapped? I didn't get gapped. He red lit. Oh, that was an 001 race. I didn't even realize that. So far, so the Z28 seemed like it was okay. This car seems like it's off right now for some reason, but we're gonna keep trying. Could just be the matchup, the game. See if we can get a good pass out of this thing. I don't know if it was yesterday. Did I stream yesterday? I was hitting a lot of like 47s. I don't know if I got a 46 in it. But I made this nitrous car because I have a turbo as well. But the nitrous seemed like it stopped working. It didn't seem like it was as fast, but it seems like it came back. Oh, this guy looks like he lagged out. No, he's still coming. See, I got the 60 there, but I didn't get the 5.4. That was a good race, though. 003. Because he got a better tree. I still haven't broken into the 5.4s with this yet, though. It's funny when you see those cars that have been buffed. Normally you see this car pull up and you think, oh, easy win. But now that there's so many cars getting buffed, I got too much grip on that one. Another close race. 52s, but I got him on the tree a little bit. I think the other one was a 00 race too, wasn't it? This car just doesn't seem to want to get into the 5.4s though. And usually, this track is usually better for this car. I've been using Washington lately. Okay, that's a Lambo. We'll take we'll take this if we can pull off a 5.4. We'll have a shot. Maybe I'll let the nitrous run a little higher. Even though I don't know if it does anything. With the gap, not only a 550. I got a good 60 foot, but I didn't get the 4. I only got the 5.0. You only got the 65. So maybe I'll try letting the nitrous go. Looks like he got his shifts better that time. Okay, so he's yellow bar lagging. So he's going to be all over the place. Because he ran a 65 and now he runs a 46 on the yellow bar, so he doesn't want to go again. So he's like borderline yellow bar with that. We got Voodoo out here. I wonder what he's in. Oh, he's in this thing. People seem to like that car. I kind of want it. See, that car really stuck. I don't know, maybe this nitrous car isn't it. My message didn't go through. I might have to go to the next car. This car doesn't seem like it's doing it. No, this car is not running right at all. I'll give it one more chance, but it seems like some of these matchups I'm getting are my car is just not running right. Because this car should not be sticking like glue like that. Maybe because I'm racing that car, or maybe there's something with that car. That was better, but it's still way too sticky. Maybe I'll try less nitrous. Even though I don't know if that even does anything. It was pretty good, but I messed up those last two gears. I still got the 47. So I actually got a pass. It didn't seem like it was that good. Yeah, it took him a few seconds to spawn in there, so it could just be like a connection thing. Yeah, see, now the car totally falls on its face. Yeah, I think we'll switch it up here. Yeah, whenever I see a car that's not working at all like that, it's just something. Must be something causing it. Looks like Nocturnal's pulling out all the cars. See, his car's even kind of jerking around a little bit, like maybe I should restart the game or something. Yeah, this car is going to be a tough matchup for the Daytona. For some reason, this car always works. That was weird. I thought that was my red. Because I thought I left early on that one. Yeah, he was 0.02. Got another 5.4 in that. But that car is just too much for most cars. Except for the meta cars. See if anyone puts up races. Bebo OGs. I don't know what that is. What car do I have? I don't want to race a Lambo. I have to turn down my volume. Looks like Nocturnal's out here, so yep. He's out here test driving. See if I can get the first shift on this. It's always a challenge. He must have got a better tree than I did. Yeah, because he was out on me. They get about the same 60. But this thing just has has a lot more. Car didn't work that time. I still caught him though. 49. If that first gear just went immediately, like no traction. Yeah, this car is one of the tough first shifts. Yeah, he's running. Oh, look at that 60 on his car, 668. He was getting the 0.760s, and now all of a sudden he gets the 668 on the 60. So you got the 551. That's a good pass for that. If you can pull off a 60 like that. All right. So we had a little fun with that. So we can try our Civic. Okay, so I think I can just leave this. If I get an Integra, sometimes I can pull off a mid 5.4 in this. Then I think I will get an actual snack after this. I wish other people would put up races though. It seems like it's always the same people putting up races. I could probably name maybe about a dozen people that always put up races, and then too many people just sit in the lobby. Oh, he's really bringing out all the cars to test today. He's doing a little test and tune, I guess. Or maybe he's just racing for fun. I messed up the shifts a little. You got the red. Seems like my trees are not really too good tonight. What the heck was that? I don't know if that was me. He got a 774 60 foot in that. That's like an import 60. In my car, I don't know if I totally screwed up the shift. just shifted, really? I don't know what happened on that one. That was a pretty good one. The tree isn't really there. He keeps red lighting. I think he red lit like almost on almost every pass so far, except for maybe a couple of them. I think I will go grab that snack though. See what I can find. I guess I'll leave the music. The microphone is crooked. Why is my microphone so crooked? Okay, we are back. Let's see if we can race someone besides Nocturnal. Okay, we are back. I know if I put up another race, Nocturnal's going to jump in it. See if anybody else is gonna put up races. Maybe me and Nocturnal are going to be doing all the racing tonight. Nope, we got it. In the nitrous Civic. I think my PB in the Civic is a 45. Just another one of those weird first shift cars. I messed up second gear. This doesn't seem like I'm getting trees. The heck is that? 55? We can do better than that. He's got those jaws in the front. Let's see, I think I got a decent tree on that one. These cars with the weird shifts, I always have a hard time treeing though because I'm anticipating that first shift. See, I was totally off on that one. I would have been there if I didn't mess that up. He obviously has a lot of hours in his Civic. There we go. I actually got a tree. And I got the shifts pretty good. It's kind of hard to do both though, because of that shift with the hesitation. You got another red. I wish they'd do something about that wobble on the cars. I don't know what that is. I wonder if anybody actually knows what Ryobi is. Unless you go to Home Depot, you probably don't know. I was out early in second on that one. Got a good pass. Looks like I'm coming back here. This car's doing 246. Mine only does like 242. And I always notice that, and I always think of stretching it out a little more, but I always forget to try it. Looks like we both are red. He got the worst one. I just barely red lit. 00 red light. Pretty much evened up the series here. Once you get used to that first shift, and my car didn't, first gear didn't run out fast that time. Just seems like first gear fell on its face on that one. I might have to race Hitman in a Lambo. He keeps putting it out there. Usually when I'm racing Lambo, I'm racing big money though. Because why not? You don't really see the Lambos out here because people have more cars to play with now that are actually competitive. Horrible pass there. I don't know what that was. I think I was late on my shifts. After the hesitation shift car, this car is a quick reaction shift in first gear. I don't know how he got out so far on me on the tree. Seems like still a little late on the shifts though, trying to adjust from the Civic shift. Oh, that was a crazy pass. The 60-foot was, see, both of us got like real low 60s on that one. And then he left after that. That could have been like a laggy race though, because I got a 40, he got a 42. I got a 65, 60, he got a 66. So that was kind of a little out of the ordinary. I have been running Washington, so we'll try that. See if we can get some of our money back. I'll try not to make it Lambo night. So I think that might have just gotten me like a 42 on the leaderboard. I think that was an O2 tree. Maybe not, though. That was a really clean pass. Just got some lag at the end there, though. That might have killed it. Yeah, he's got the yellow bars, too. I don't know why he's... Must be someone with a lot of money to burn. I was a little late on fourth gear. Oh man, we got a double O2. But it's kind of hard to get a pass when you got someone like this who's running, getting a 7 RT and yellow bars. Obviously getting like horrible lag. Just waiting for my ice cream to soften up a little. I don't know, sometimes it just seems like sometimes you'll get a good track, sometimes you'll get a bad track, depending on the matchup. Seems like there's a lot of people on the game too that are just sitting in the lobby. We'll switch cars after this. Get a new fleet out. That was a clean pass. The 43 with the double O, with the 666. Oh, he's got the yellow bars. I don't know, maybe that's helping me. A lot of yellow bars out here tonight. Yeah, when you're bringing something out like that against a Lambo for 100K, you know, probably has a lot of money. Okay, so we'll get another Lambo. That's actually an all-motor Lambo that I made just for fun. We'll take this out. Take this. Just go through cars. Take this, see if this one, see if our turbo works better than the nitrous. We'll take this out, I guess. And we'll take out the Datsun. So this, don't want exotics, we don't want front wheel drive. This thing is not competitive with, well, it's competitive with a lot of cars, just let's see if we can shift this thing. I don't know how he got that far out on me. I only get a 68 tree. Seems like one of those slow tree nights. You got a better pass that time. That's a good one, 52. He got a 51, but a red. See, I felt like I was on that tree. Yeah, see, I was pretty on it. And a 550 out of this. I got good shifts on that one. See, we're just so out of sync. It looked like he was 4 cars ahead of me. Let's see if this is the same thing. No, I got a 38 tree, so it's not bad. He got the 50, I got the 53. This car seems like it's a little better than the last time I used it. I think we'll give it one more pass. Seem like good shifts. He's like really at that going at that tree though. But I don't want to like get into a whole thing. I just want to kind of go through cars tonight, seeing what does what. I don't know if they buffed any of the all-wheel drive or not. Let's just switch over to this. I'll just leave that import front-wheel drive off, because those are a little too quick for this. Unfortunately, a Lambo can still get me with the exotic. See if anyone else actually put up a race. One thing I haven't done is half mile for a long time. I don't know, half mile seems like no one's really into it anymore. And we got the Z28. This car's got the import sound. It should have the exhaust coming out of the hood or something, or a different sound. I messed up that crazy shift. Yeah, my trees are gonna make it real tough for me tonight. The stream lag, that's the problem. Got a 52, but I can't. If I can't get the tree, it's going to be tough to be competitive. Not much I can do about the tree without screwing it up for when I'm not streaming. I don't want to mess with it. That second gear just didn't work that time. Now looks like he's borderline yellow bar lagger, 460. Maybe that's what's throwing off my tree there. Another yellow bar lagger. Just going to restart the game. I was thinking about trying, I left it at 60 hertz, but I was considering unlocking it. But that's probably gonna mess with how my cars run. The other thing is putting up races all the time, as opposed to jumping in races. It makes a difference on how well your car runs. If you're the host, or if the other person's the host. Maybe that's why people don't put up races. They should really use my idea. Nocturnal and Dotson. He could be putting up races instead of jumping in my race. Yeah, see, this Ferrari usually, it used to have a V8 sound, but then they changed the sound of this for some reason. Personally, I like the other sound better, even though it wasn't realistic for what a Ferrari would sound like. See, what was that? My car just fell on its face. A 59 with a 960 foot. That ain't right. I think the game is just overloaded with people. See, the car just totally ran like psycho on that pass. Even though it was fast, it was just an abnormal launch. Maybe Saturday night isn't a good night to race. I'm just going to start jumping in races, see if that helps. And I'm sure it doesn't help that I'm listening to Spotify. Plus the stream. Plus I'm watching another live stream in the background just for, because I like to have something in the background kind of. See, that time I ran right, I just missed the shift. And I wasn't paying attention all on the trees, so I can't really say. I was looking at the other screen. Yeah, see, we got a 439. So I guess we didn't get that 42 that I thought. Two and a half hours, so if we take the Lambo out for a bit, we might be able to grab that. A better spot. Even though there isn't really too many people on that leaderboard. See if someone will put up a race. We got Voodoo out there in that Halloween car. I wonder if that's gonna always be there. It's a Prestige, so probably. I don't know, $9.99 for a car. Even if you're a member, $9.99 for a car, even though it's, well, that one, that's just like a holiday car. It's not like a regular Prestige where they say the money goes to so-and-so, whatever. See if I get Nocturnal again. He's going to be my racing partner for the night. It didn't seem like I could get a good matchup against him, though. See what we got here. Lambo, a Civic. I know Ricky is pretty fast, so I could just race it, but Alright, we just walked away for a second. Now Nocturnal's racing for 1K. $27 by $21. That could be a few things, I guess. It's probably the Datsun or the MK4. This guy with the Lambo on the bottom with the NT. Seem to remember something weird with that. Do I have a Lambo out here? No. Somebody got it. I was kind of curious as what that guy was running. Seems like it's slowing down a bit. What car do I have out? Someone got him again. Usually you don't see straight up hackers in a Lambo though. I don't know why. Maybe because it would be too fast and just like crazy. It would run like a 520 or something. Well, I guess we'll just run some Lambo. I'm going to run on Washington. Been having some luck on that lately. This is a pretty good matchup. He only has 31s on that though. Oh, it's a no bar. No bar big wheel car. car didn't work. We both ran 61. But my car didn't even launch. It just stuck like glue. And my car's not working at all. What else? His red light. I ran another 560. I don't think I broke this car. I think it's the same as it was. For some reason I'm running the same time as he is. Actual 58, but my car is just running like total crap. Well, I know this car is not going to get too much grip. What car do you have again? Oh, no bar. There's a Lambo. There's another Lambo. I keep missing the Lambo. Lambo NT. It'd be nice if you could pick your car after you jump in the race. Because the way it is, if you see something you want to race and you're in the wrong car, then you got to go back, get your car, and then jump in the race. It would just be another shortcut. Make it easier. He just left. That's why you race people running NT. That car's low. Too low for a Lambo. That time he didn't go anywhere. We got another 43. Pretty sure he's got at least yellow bars, if not red bars. Got 2 hours left to beat a 41. He's got the 24s and the import. I don't think he's going to go again. guess we'll just keep hammering away at it. See if it comes around here. I think I've raced this guy a lot before. Another one of them guys that doesn't want to stage. The hell was that? That was screwed up. I don't know what that was. He was bouncing around on me, and then he all of a sudden was staged, and then the light went. I don't know what happened. He's probably going to leave. It's probably just taking a long time for the result to come in. He's like, yeah, I beat a Lambo. I don't understand. I should have plenty of bandwidth for this, though. With what I have. I don't remember it being this bad when I was streaming a long time ago. So I remember I used to stream this game. I don't know if it was a year ago or a couple years. I don't remember it having so much of an effect. Or if it's just a really busy night. And the game can't handle all the players. Okay, he's thinking about it. Still thinking. That's a lot of nitrous. I was just about to say, now that's a clean pass. But then the guy goes and leaves on me. He went through all that and then left. Nocturnal still out here.